Hello, lovies. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, you know what? Going live earlier felt so good, I could not help myself. And I decided to do it again. I'm just going to do it again and see what we can work on this time. So I will be using my favorite Soul Truth Self-Awareness deck for those hard to ask questions, but it's for our higher selves and our best good. I'll also be using Shadow and Light Oracle and a little bit of Fairy Wisdom Oracle. Okay. It'll be a while before I get back into tarot. Just giving myself the opportunity to get my toes wet. Because I've been out of here for a while, but I am back. And what we're really focusing on is ourselves. Okay? So without further ado. Oh, that's a little. My bad. Here we go. Are you ready? Am I apologizing for my truth? And what if it was easy? So let's take it from the top. Am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak about it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Courage is contagious. Okay, that was personal, but let's do this. I left one of the worst relationships I've ever entered in my life. And I love this man a great deal, so much so that I was putting parts of myself to bed so that he wouldn't feel intimidated or like he wasn't good enough or that I was outshining him, which, let's face it, I outshine most who aren't willing to look at themselves. And because I love myself as much as I do, it's intimidating to other people. I'm not intimidated. They are intimidated. Okay? I'm not intimidating. They're intimidated. So this is about talking about our own power. My truth is that I tolerated way more than I should have. I allowed him to paint me the bad guy just so that he could live with himself. And honestly, other people's opinions of me don't matter. You know, what you eat doesn't make me go to the bathroom. So your opinions are just that. They're yours. I don't care. Okay? So when it comes to apologizing for my truth, for a while, I put my own needs, I put my own truth to bed so that other people around me could feel like they were worthy or they had power. When the truth is, no one has the ability, the authority, or the power to take what's mine. Okay? And for those of you who are wondering, can she see me? Yes, I can. I can see you in my sleep. I can hear your prayers. I can feel you. Okay? So whether it's negative or positive, I can relate. I know. And it's not that big a deal. Okay? If anything, you should find comfort in knowing that there's someone out there that gets it. Okay? And what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. List 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into it. Lean into ease. It's here. All you have to do is just say yes to it. Some of us are making things harder than they should be for ourselves. And this goes back to, do I feel worthy? What if it was easy? What if it isn't true? All those negative self-doubts. Huh? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Okay? What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? That's a good one. And I was just saying this to my best friend. I excel at turning my pain into power. Oh, it brings me such joy and delight when I take what other people have thrown at me and I build castles. It brings me such joy to disappoint those who are counting me out. I'm excellent at taking nothing and creating something magnificent. And it's your turn to do that. Take your pain and use it to create something magnificent, something undeniable, something true to only you, okay? Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. And going live felt so good because I know that you guys will eventually watch it. Hi, Selena. Hi, mamas. I caught you watching the live earlier. Congratulations on the baby. You're a wonderful mama, and I'm proud of you. If no one has said that to you lately, you're doing a great job. Parenting doesn't come with the manual, and each of us do it differently. Okay? So don't worry about what other people are saying when it comes to your parenting. You're a first-time mom. This is a really big deal for you. Mistakes are going to be made. It's important that you learn from them. Okay? You're doing a marvelous job. You are a magnificent mother. You are absolutely wonderful, and I'm proud of you. I love you, I miss you, and I am so very proud of you. And that baby girl of yours, oh, she's gorgeous, like her mama. Thanks for watching. I love it. Thank you. Here's a good one. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Oof. Some of us get trapped in that, I lost this, I lost that, I don't have this, I can't do that. We're going to flip that script. We're going to change the narrative, because to lose something is to make room for something to gain. You may have lost someone that you held very dear to your heart, but they didn't feel the same way. So in reality, it's not your loss, it's theirs. Okay? If you were with someone that you would have bent over backwards for and gone to the moon and snatched up stars for them, and they chose to disrespect you, to betray you, to violate your trust, the loss is all on them. I don't feel bad that my ex-husband isn't in my life anymore. I'm grateful that I'm not in his life anymore. Some people don't deserve us. And that seems so conceited to say, and yeah, it kind of is. It's selfish, and I use it. Some people don't deserve my light. Some people don't deserve my voice, because my voice, I will defend and protect everything that I love using just my voice. My prayers don't go unheard. My prayers don't go unanswered. So, losing me, it's kind of a big deal. And you'll never have someone as awesome as I am. Confirmation. Okay. Am I in my head or my heart? Let's talk about it. What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video with me. Hi. Do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. I have 2 journals gifted to me by my best friend, Alexis. Okay? She has been a staple for me while I've been making this transition. And if it weren't for her, a lot of people would probably be suffering in my wake. But because I surround myself with caring, nurturing people, empowered people, I feel it. I feel that everything they are, I am also. I am a good person. I am caring. I am strong. I am divine. And every now and then, those self-limiting beliefs step in, and I have a great circle to say, no, those are just thoughts. It's not who you are. Okay? So, surround yourself with people who love you, care about you, and see the best in you, even when you don't see the best in yourself. Okay. Am I willing? This is a good one. Am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible to feel our best. It is possible to look our best. It is possible to do our best. It's all possible. On whom am I placing blame right now? I think we got this earlier. So let's go over this one more time. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. I was saying this earlier. It's not about right and wrong. Everyone is doing the best they can from their level of consciousness. Some of us aren't as evolved as others. So if there's someone we love and they're kind of, in the background and they're lagging, let them. If you feel compelled to help them without harming yourself, then do that. But if helping someone else is deliberately harming yourself, we're not doing that. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart. You will be led. All right. And when is the last time I danced freely? And earlier we received, when is the last time I laughed beyond control? Okay, well, it's time to feel it. Dance because it will shift you into a beautiful state. Because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, just dance. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are wild. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to get rid of this gun. It is driving me nuts. Sorry about that. Okay. Do we want to go with one more? Okay, I will do one more, and then we will hop over to the shadow and the light oracle. Okay, so what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment within ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only what you can control. If you expect nothing and you are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. All right. Well then, let's let go of blame. Let's dance a little. Let's focus on our own well-being and be grateful for what we have, and especially what we don't have. Because as my mother used to always say, be grateful for what you have. Someone else always has it worse. And I am so grateful that I do not have the burdens that so many other people are experiencing right now. So God is good. You know what? This fell, so I'm just going to pick it up and read it. This comes off my little teacup, the tea bags. And I drink 2 cups of tea every day, and I collect the little tags here. So this one says, celebrate your successes and failures. Both required great courage. Yes, it did. You're doing great. You're doing wonderfully. Okay. We have number 28, freedom and sacrifice. My birthday is the 28th of January, so that's great. Okay. So we are going to go into our little book here, and it says freedom and sacrifice. I just want you guys to get a good look. Okay. 28. 28, 28, 28. All right. Okay, freedom and sacrifice. Most of us like to think of ourselves as free. We have the right and ability to choose how we live our lives. But even so, a lot of people feel stuck in the situation they're in and only dream about where they wish they end up. You might feel like you can't leave your job, or even if you aren't happy there, or that you can't move to a different place or look the way you wish, or even travel as much as you want or where you want to be. This is because freedom doesn't always come for free. Okay, this is because freedom doesn't always come for free. True freedom, rather than just being able to do anything you want, is being able to choose what to sacrifice in order to live the life you want. If you can afford to sacrifice your job, you are free to leave your current one. If you have time and energy to sacrifice to go and work out, you could have the body you wish to have. Or if you are prepared to sacrifice your current security, you could perhaps travel anywhere you wanted. This card encourages you to think about things in your life that, at this moment, you feel you cannot sacrifice in order to have the freedom you want. It is also to think about the things you wish for and see what sacrifices are necessary to make this happen. What are the steps you need to take in order to gain freedom? What are the steps you need to take in order to gain the freedom you dream of? Ooh, I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but it's talking to me too, so let's do this. Affirmations. I am free to make my dreams a reality. Exercise. Make a 3x3 grid, and in the first column, list 3 things that you dream of doing but currently feel that you are not able to achieve. In the second column, write down what it is that you have to sacrifice in order to achieve them. In the third column, write down the steps you must take in order to be able to make those sacrifices. Start from the third column and work your way back through the steps, and you'll be getting closer and closer to your true freedom. All right. Sometimes all we have to do is sacrifice those self-limiting beliefs. Just, take the step forward to releasing those fears by having an honest conversation with yourself and reminding yourself of your divinity. One more. Anything? Anything for our collective. That feels right. Hold on. Reflection and overthinking. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to touch on what we just spoke about. But here we go. It's number 4. I want you to take a good look if you can, because the reflection is crazy. Okay. Overthinking is extremely common, and that's something most of us do. Things such as asking yourself, what if? Here we go with that what if. Take a look at the video that we did earlier, okay? All about that what ifs. Things such as asking yourself what if repeatedly, picturing worst case scenarios, or exaggerating the severity of an issue, constantly looking in the mirror and analyzing things about ourselves that aren't necessarily true. And the more you do it, the truer they feel to you. So it's worth taking a step back and starting to think about the things you are telling yourself. What you see might not be what others see. Cool. That would be my throat chakra opening up. People may not want me to speak this truth, but I'm going to let it out anyway. Your thoughts can both aggravate you, cause frustration, anger, and sadness, but they can also bring you peace and harmony and a way of coping with complicated emotions. Practice changing or steering the direction your thoughts are taking regarding an issue, and rather than worry, reflect without judgment. The first step is to start noticing when your thoughts are causing pain and you feel like everything is burning. Make a note to yourself every time you feel heated. Only once you start to realize when it's happening will you be able to stop yourself and bring that fiery feeling back to a more peaceful place in your mind. Reflect by observing and acknowledging your own thoughts and start communicating with them in a more objective way. Start to oppose the truths you are telling yourself. Truths in quotations. Yeah, because those truths are lies anyway, right? Those self-limiting beliefs, lies. Are they really true? Do you have evidence? Might there be alternative ways to think about the same problem? The affirmation is, I have power over my own thoughts. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Right? People can't make us feel any type of way. It's how we choose to feel. Okay. And now we are going to go with the Fairy Wisdom Oracle deck. This is just, it's so beautiful, by the way. It is. It's massive. It's beautiful. It's by Amy Brown, which I actually love Amy Brown. She's been doing fairy art for as long as I've known. Okay, I've been collecting her stuff since I was a little girl. And I'm 40 now. I know I don't look it, but thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see what the ancestors and spirit guides have to tell us. What are the messages from the fairies? Oh, that was it. 9. Trillium. Okay, just look at this. This is gorgeous. Trillium. Okay. I'm so excited that she made a fairy oracle, honestly. This is gorgeous. Okay. Trillium. Key word. Self-love. And that has been the word of the day, the message of the day. It's all about self-love. Learn to appreciate everything delicate and gentle in your nature. Delve into the tender part of yourself that holds the cosmic parent and child. Go within and find the small child inside who asks for shelter from life's storms. Wrap your wings around that one small, giving love and comfort. See that child blossom within the unconditional love of the universe into a gentle being of light. Here lies the potential for all things wondrous. Allow yourself the nurturing that will help you bloom into the most that you can become. Too often in life, we see all the things that we do not like about ourselves instead of seeing how truly wonderful we are. What a pity. How much further do you think you could go if you were showered only with praise, positive guidance, and support? There is a constant pouring out of these blessings upon you by the Creator. It is your job to accept it into your heart and your life. Love yourself. Do not forget your divine birth into this universe. You are a divine spark of God. Excuse me. That was my higher self saying you're a divine spark of God. But it reads here, you are a divine spark of that God force, and nothing can take that away from you. It is through you and that God chooses to express love on the earth plane. You are an expression and part of God. The fairies recognize this in you. They are often perplexed that we as humans so often do not perceive our own divinity, something that comes so naturally to the elemental kingdom. They do not wish to help, however. They do wish to help, however. So follow their lead. Feel the natural grace that spirit has put upon this planet. Attune to it. Through nature, we connect to spirit. Feel the love, the peace, and the comfort of the divine spirit in all of the areas of your life. You are never alone. The cosmic parent is always with you. It has a little chant here. Dearest Mother Earth and Father Sky, I am here to receive the love that is rightfully mine. As a child of spirit, I bring this love into my heart and I rejoice. I give great gratitude for the pure potentiality that is me. I allow myself to grow and to bloom in your light and your energy. So be it. Write yourself a love poem today. Which is wild because when I first met Alexis, I was reading for her. We met through a mutual friend and she asked me to read for her. And that was my advice to her several years ago. It's write yourself a love letter. Write to yourself, appreciating yourself, thanking yourself for how far you've come and all the things that you're capable of doing. I am so very proud of how far I've come, and I'm so very proud of how far you've come. Excuse me. None of us truly know what the other person is going through, but you're not alone. I'm not alone. We have God, Jesus, we have our ancestors, we have our spirit guides, we have angels and archangels and fairies. We have an entire angelic system in place and at play and readily at our disposal. If you ever feel like you're disposable, you're not. You are not disposable at all. So I'm asking you to dispose of what's no longer serving you so that you can be the greatest version of yourself for everyone's greatest well-being. Okay. Okay, and before I sign off, we're just going to go right back to the Soul Truth Awareness deck and see if there's anything that we haven't already touched on that maybe someone out there needs to hear. Okay. And we get back to, when was the last time I danced freely? And am I in my head or in my heart? Shake it off. Literally, shake it off. Like Taylor Swift. Shake it off. Shake off what's no longer serving you. Shake off those self-limiting beliefs. Shake off the pain and the hurt that no longer works for you. And again, the same cards are coming out, so I think we're pretty much done here, but am I willing? Are you willing to let go of what no longer serves you? Are you willing to list your desires and your wants? Are you willing to ask Source, the universe, Jesus, to help you? And here is a great question that we haven't already got, so I'll end it with this one. What passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead to, I'm sorry, I cannot talk right now, but it's not going to stop me. Apparently I have a problem reading and speaking, but I digress. Let's go. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? I'm back doing my live, so I'm getting there. What about you? Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. And my lovies, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows, and you are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will be your next chapter? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because blank. Oh, well, that's a big one. I guess I'll have to think about that one myself. I'm grateful to money because money loves me. Money comes to me and so many, like through so many ways, people, jobs, readings. Money always finds its way to me. And I've learned that, you know, when I'm not stressing about money, that's when it comes in easiest for me. So, okay. Again, am I clear on what my soul really wants? So, you've got some dancing and journaling to do. But keep in mind, no one is going to read your answers. Okay, this is just for you. It's about you. So be honest with yourself. Are you willing to be honest with yourself? I'm ready. I've been ready. And that's why I'm back. And I'm here to help you get ready. So all my love, all of my support, be good, be kind, be graceful, be loving, be you.